Alrighty, we should be live. Let me share this with the world real quick. At least I hope I can. Cool. Alright. Let me turn my AC up a little bit. So I'm already a little warm. Up, I mean down. Ooh, 72. Okay. Man, it's just so dark, isn't it? I'm trying to not having to light myself up. Or am I? I am. It is super dark. If I just turn this light on, is that enough? Nope. I know it won't be enough. I'm trying to avoid setting up a light. If I like boost my ISO, it's just gonna make everything super bright as well. So that kind of sucks. I should just set up a light. Yep. Alright. Let's wait 1 second. Let's set up a light real quick. Just use this 60 watt here that I have available. We'll use the closest light stand. Why do I need to grab the plastic one? No need at all. But today, we are doing more toolbox stuff. I got some new accessories for like that. For the Flex Stack Pack. So we'll be playing with that all day. You know, I don't have to plug so far. I have a plug right here. I could just use. I can kind of reach it enough. Yeah, just enough. Just enough. Is it? Go in. Wow. Okay, forget that. That was weird. Striking. Okay. That's kind of bright now, I think. White balance. Let's go back to daylight. I'm like 15 seconds behind, I think. That's pretty good. That's better than before, so let's just keep going. All right. This sound blanket needs a home. Just throw it up here. Not a sound blanket, Fernie pad. We'll use this. All right, so first off, I want to show this screwdriver off. I have a video I put up already, which like it's very like improper, not improper, but very it's just straight from my phone, right? But this is a pretty cool screwdriver, and you're able to change your bits super fast, and I think that's like a super cool idea. How fast you need to change your bits, it's up to you. Honestly, there aren't going to be screws that's like Phillips, flat, Phillips, flat. It's just like you're doing a bunch of Phillips stuff. Then you need to go to flathead, the switch, flathead. But that's really cool. So Shadow Foam is a UK-based company, but I think they've grown really big, where they've been able to do some decent shipping prices. Based on the videos he's put up, the prices used to be pretty high for shipping to like out of UK, but I think he got a deal with UPS and shipping's been cheaper, I guess, and it's been pretty good. It's been only one time pay for shipping, like one price. Since he does free shipping in UK already. So like, you know, so if you're in the States, you need to order Shadow Foam, or if you decide to order from them, I would order probably as much as you can, because the shipping is $42. So it is a price to pay, but it's no matter how expensive no matter how much money you've used, it's gonna be $42 no matter what. So that's the deal. So here's the foam I bought. Each product comes with 2 foams, so that's pretty nice. This is the 50 millimeter variant. I think they have like a 35 millimeter version, so they have like a thinner one. But I got 50 because these drawers are 100 millimeters. So both in, fills up. Now, sound stuff is pretty small. So one of these layers is probably enough for whatever things I'm putting it in. Most of the stuff I'm putting it in. But yeah, and what he's done on the videos he makes is, if he needs to cut through the foam, he just flips this over and then glues it together, and then it becomes pretty. But that's cool. But we're going to be cutting that. I bought way more than I think I need. I think I just honestly need one set, but I bought a second one, and then a third one. I was just like, let's just get third one time shipping, like I said. So we did that. It's a Shadow Foam box, and if you spend enough money, they give you a free cutting kit, which is great, because I think I'll need that. I also got these drill bits, where I think once you like tear out the foam, it's not a full clean flush. It just allows you to kind of like finesse it. I actually don't know how much I'm going to use this. These are like plastic anyways. But it's okay. it's a good option to have. I also got stencils. So these stencils are designed so if you don't have any experience with these type of foam yet, it's not like the pick and plucks where those are kind of soft and you just push on the sides to grab whatever you want. These are tougher, so you can't squeeze in. So you have to have a little bit of space to grab your stuff. That is why on this foam set here, so I get closer, you notice there's a circle on the sides. Yeah, it's a focus. And then I have like a huge just line here that allows me to grab the microphones like that. These have it too, these have it too. So I'll be designing that as well. You know, it's just not gonna work, but well, let's test it out real quick. Let's this foam is supposed to be able to fit perfectly inside here. And it's not quite happening. Okay, it's happening, but it's very tight. Very, very tight. And I'm not all the way down yet. I don't think. Okay. Okay, I'll take a look at that in a second. If it doesn't fit, that sucks. I'll probably have to trim it up a little bit. But that's it. So for that box, set these away. And another thing I bought for the toolbox is a shelf system accessory. So this is the shelf system, and I think it goes like this. Then it has a little latch where it can be brought up for use. And these little accessories here, this attachment to the actual Flex toolbox. These are 3D printed. Designed to fit perfectly in here. So I'll probably put it right here. I guess I should show you a little bit about the modifications I made on the toolbox a little. So I was able to find a long enough screw to be able to just slide this through for the boom pole holder. I had to buy it twice. The first one wasn't long enough, so the second one I had to go back and buy a longer one. And this one, the holes on the sides fits perfectly in. So I just slip it through. And then the side accessories here. Ooh, this damn thing. I just put these on just to have it on. And then same thing here. I just put these on. This can hold the Avalon poles, like I said. So if I ever need to bring the Avalon poles with me, I'll have this available. I put all the screws and everything just right onto the toolbox, so I don't have to find a storage place for it. That's the idea. Yeah. Let's go sideways first. I just bought this bit or this electric screwdriver just because when I was screwing in the small screws for the accessories, that took a long time. Man, it took a long time. And then I don't know why, but no stores really sells regular bits that's with like a bunch of variety. And I found this out of luck, I think. This is a different company I never heard before. Waiha, not sure, but they have a bunch of Allen tools, which is what I needed. Of course, they have Phillips and they have a bunch of Torx. I guess Torx is used a lot on drill bits. Not too sure, but it fits. And I can just take this off. Of course, gotta release a torque. Oh my God, it makes life simple. This hook, I just put it there randomly because I was like, yeah, I have M6 screws. I have a bunch of M6 screws, which is, by the way, that's the size of these. So I was like, let's just do it. All right, he has instructions here. Fold this up into this little bag here, which this is a usable bag. I can 100% use this for something. These have to be the latches. And they're black, nice. More low profile looking. All right. How does it work? Like that. Boom. Press the latch, bring it in. Nice. All right. Install screws. Install the provided 3D printer brackets as shown using the 4 1-inch long screws. Obviously, those are M6. It has to fit. Give me a sticker. Dirt Church. So I was thinking right here. It's a little low, but that's about the working area. It will black this handle forever, but that's okay. I use this kind of part to lift it anyways. This is a screw, right? Yep. And what Allen wrenches Allen tool is this? Nope. That's the one. If you're wondering why I bought Cobalt, it's just because it's cheaper. I would have liked to get the Flexi thing, whatever. Not Flex, but it's like Flexi or something brand that everyone seems to be getting. But I have to order that. You can't just buy that at stores. So using the pivoted quarter-inch carriage bolts and nuts. This doll is shown using There's so many screws and nuts here. This goes on top of here. No. Top of here. Oh, okay, and then it just slides down. Okay, I understand. I need a wrench for this? The wrench won't even fit in here. My fingers can't even barely fit in here. I'm not sure if I'm judging this before I even use it. The design looks like it's a slip on and off type design. I guess that's not bad. I mean, I don't plan to leave it on all the time. So yeah, that's a pretty good idea, I'd say. Okay. What am I doing wrong? I have things in my way, that's the issue. See if I can just turn it from here. I'm gonna grab some wrenches and see if I can actually tighten this down. Let's just assume this is metric. $10 millimeter. No, it's 11. Can kind of do it. I'm assuming it's not supposed to be super tight. Let's do the next one. Let's do this one first. I know it doesn't matter. That was easier. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, next step. It's just this. Screw on bottom, nut, or screw on top, nut on bottom. Yeah. Think I will take it off this for easier life. Hold still, cart. Oh my god. Just want to say, this guy who sold this on Amazon, he just drilled holes into this tree. So, this isn't like a company, which is fine. And you won't see it anyways, but there's a safety, not concern, but just like something to mention about the safety standard in that. Drilling through metal is somewhat dangerous. Oh, here we go again. There's no space for my fingers at all. At least. So these screws and nuts is not this guy's fault. It's whoever manufactured this hinge. I just feel like they didn't think of a elegant way of putting this together. God, this is very annoying. Come on. Here we go. Alright, prying your tools again. Hey, what up, Mike? I don't know where Howie is. I randomly decided to stream, so I just shared it to him, but we'll see if he comes on. not the right wrench. My wrench set goes from 10 millimeters to 8 millimeters. I need 9 millimeters. Ridiculous! What the heck? Oh my god, that's stupid. Stupid. I think I have 9 millimeter wrench somewhere. I think after I bought this wrench set and I saw that, I was super annoyed and just went and bought a separate 9 millimeter wrench, and it's probably just laying somewhere. Come on, craftsman. Nope. If I do, it's probably not with me. Ah, lame. Lame, 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 lame. Yeah. I'll figure out something. I got a screwdriver I could just use. I can do most of it. Yeah, it's not bad. If y'all want to drop by, you can. I'll be here for a bit, I'm sure. Tomorrow I'll be in for sure. So if y'all want to come by, feel free. Dang it. The 8 kind of works. We'll just see how well the 8 works. Nope. See if 11:30 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty close. Yeah, that works, I think. Yep. All right, cool. Thank you, Mike. You always being hands-on, handy is always a good thing. I just say, Mike, I never realized I was super into tools until like just these past few weeks. And I've been watching not a lot of tool channels, but a lot of tools, a lot of videos with tools. There's one channel specific, Shadow Foam. I watch quite a bit. And I mean, he just sells, his company sells foams, you know. But then it's about organizing tools in the toolbox. And, but he also like goes around the world, wherever he can, whenever he can, finds different type of tools he's never seen before, brings it in and talks about it. And it's pretty cool. All right. Okay, that worked. Time for this hell. Let's start on the hard end first. yeah. Oh my God. This is the dumbest way of putting anything in. At least it can stand up now. Oh my God. I think I need a... I have a better chance like this. It's in. It's in. Oh my God. As long as you're in. Deal with you later. I wish I can show you guys what's happening, but even if an overhead cam, you won't see it because my finger's blocking it. I'm kind of in, I think. Even this final one is like a little tight space, but there's an opening at the end that gives my fingers some room. And there's nothing like in my way. Okay. All right. Thanks for coming, Mike. Okay. Nope, you aren't fully tight yet. Because why? This side is tight. It's just spinning. You know, so this 3D print that this guy designed for this has this quick release system that I've been thinking about implementing into some of my accessories that I want to put in. Because I don't want to, I kind of don't want to leave all the things in permanently. I want to be able to like take it off and out in case I need some extra space for traveling or things like that. Looks loose. The front. We'll try the front. So I might contact the guy and be like, hey, do you just sell those quick release plates in general? It seems a lot of tool creators or 3D print, people who made stuff for 3D print, or people who made 3D print stuff for tool stuff, they don't really share the 3D print, which is kind of stupid. Kind of sucks. I won't say it's stupid, but it kind of sucks because, like, there are guys like us who can just print ourselves and, you know, just use it. A lot of us don't sell it. Oh, I think it's not the screws. It's just this itself. This is super tight. It's just this part is like not like that though. Okay. I kind of don't like the fact that the screw is kind of sticking out. But I could do that. Bam. Put my lav mics there. It's all set. So I'm talking about the quick release here. I feel like I can do it to these over here in some way. I kind of don't want these to be protruding out constantly. And if I want to like switch boxes around, one higher than the other or whatever, I could just like move them up. I might just design my own. I don't know. We'll see. All right, that's it. Thanks for the very vague instructions, sir. But then, which I didn't even read. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Cool. Put this away. I don't want the sticker. See how he wants the sticker when I see him again. I don't collect stickers or anything. I don't put stickers on anything. I think so. For this, I kind of want to see what I can put in here. I think I'll just take this off and then just kind of turn the cart this way so you guys can kind of see. All right. What's great with the Flex system is you can take off everything. Just put on top of each other, which I'm not going to do. All right, so my idea was I wanted headphones up here. Lock these real quick. You know what? Let's just put it over here. Shut the phone. I don't know why, but I kind of struggle putting in the stacking system. Small little headphones here. I think they all have to just kind of be jumbled in. I don't think I can do a real division with them. Although, we'll see. This is extra stuff here. Headphone. Another headphone. That's kind of it. I can't see my chat anymore. It's okay. This will be real quick. These will be separate. This big one, I think, can hold all the rest of these, I feel. So I want the harness. Alright, I want to see if I can put this harness in the bag, because I freaking hate it. Being more organized, I should be trying to do this, you know. Instead of being lazy and just throwing it in there, but it's kind of a pain putting it in here. Look at it, it's super tight. I feel like I'm gonna rip the bag, and I know I'm putting it wrong because there was a certain way it was put in here. But we'll just have to do it like that. Boom. No other choice. It's in. So I kind of don't want to waste that bag. I want to throw this in here. It's going to go to the bottom, honestly. I know you guys can't really see that. This can kind of stay in here. I use this a lot. This shouldn't. Should kind of live on top. Dinkum arms. This one is 1/4 20. This one is 3/8. Well, this one's actually 1/4 20 with 3/8 adapter, and I think this one came without an adapter. And I was like, what kind of quality check is that? This extra fuzzy here. Yeah, we'll just leave it in there. XLRs. And then, boom, cradles. And the seat. Oh, almost couldn't fit. Oh my God, it's very up to the top there. We can store this boom cradle a little better, I think. There we go. We'll leave that. Cool. Now this is empty. Nice, nice, nice. These will continue to go in the pile somewhere. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. But cool. Let me take the sticker off. And what happened to my trash can in here? Let's make some labels real quick. Headphones. And then harness, strap, no, not strap, harness, cradle. We'll do harness first. Harness. Boom cradle, do the whole word. In case they be like, what's a what cradle? And seat. Yeah, we'll print out. All right. Headphones. Doo-doo-doo. Harness, boom cradle, seat. I just realized I bought all the drawer systems for Flex, and that's pretty wild. Man, I thought I was not gonna spend any more money, and then that rolling toolbox just literally sold me. I was like, oh, this wheels on this. For such a long time, let me find the trash can real quick. Such a long time, I was like, because I wanted the big wheels, right? And but then like those don't come with the drawers, so it had to come with the, what is this? The, just the lid open. And I actually bought it. I actually bought the VersaStack version, and I was like, I'm going to upgrade it eventually. You know, just build it up and use the VersaStack as the actual drawers system. But as I kept testing out the height of the drawers of the VersaStacks, I kept saying, if only it was just a little bit higher, you know, then I think it'll be easier. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off. Put it on top of here. drawers off as well. Just so it's not in my way. Ooh, it's heavy. It's heavy. Alright, I just want like free rolling wheels, that's all. Really. Okay. What I need to do is continue talking because I've just been dead air this whole time. Due to the variation of the bamboo board and laser markings, we recommend verifying the ruler measurements and adjusting. It's been too late, dude. Alright, final assembly weight capacity. We rate this table to safely hold 100 pounds. Static loading. 2, 3, or 4 drawer boxes are not able to hold this much. Yeah. I'm not gonna put 100 pounds on that. That's insane. So what I want to do is move the camera really and set up so I can see me cutting. Okay, I'm just like loving the drawer system. I'm just such a nerd. You know what I would love if I had like all-terrain wheels. Casters that go on this. That'll be amazing. All right, let's see if this fits first. Let me move the mic or the camera. Won't see me once I stand over there. Does this not fit perfectly? Or 2 at least? Do I need like the 30 mil one? That's gonna kind of be lame. Man, if this fit, I would have probably just done that for a while. Yeah, this is all the way down. Did I measure wrong? Or is it just not how it's supposed to be? I wonder. Got the measuring tape. Okay, 900 millimeters. Okay, I'm wrong. What kind of BS measuring did I did last time? Well, I have a bunch of extras now. Yeah. That's okay. I don't mind that. Let's charge my little screwdriver real quick. So I might continue using it later. Alright, it doesn't matter. Let's find a layout for this. So I kind of want to go like this. Let me grab my phone so I can see you guys chatting, if anyone's here really. Oh, you guys can't. This is a terrible angle. So maybe something like this. I will utilize all the space because I kind of feel like I should. These are stereo pairs, so I kind of want them close together. No. Move this cup. This is somewhat in my way. So, the reason why I've had the NTG3 on the right side, because I'm right-handed, I could just grab it. And it kind of not decreases in quality, but decreases in usefulness, I would say. Although the NT5 is like, I use that like so many times. I would love to have labels. Like if I could put a label here. How close I need it? No. Gotta utilize the space. I don't even know this NT5 is still good. I'm just throwing it in. If they aren't like aligned on the bottom, it might annoy me like a lot. Not that that's an issue. See, I have this space up here. That's why I had the wireless goes to Sync E and a Ultra Sync up there, you know? Man, when I was like designing this for the VersaStack on my case builder, I continuously had this same issue. And that was a smaller, like, enclosure. This is even bigger. I could do something like that. Although that's kind of wasting space, almost. Let's try that. That might work. Although it being stereo pair, it makes more sense if the mics. So I don't want to go so high up here. NTG3 is just a little tall. It makes more sense if they're left, right like that, rather than like this. Especially if I want to label it. But there's still like a bunch of space not utilized. I don't know. This is difficult. If I wanted to, I could just like put these back up here, but that would make no sense. Just need to spread it out more. I think this is going to be how it is. Should I just go like center? I don't know. I have no idea. Well, I was going to make kind of a stencil for these because I don't want to use the scalpel to cut right along these microphones, which would be a good idea still, honestly. I should do that. And grab a sharper knife. I knew I should have brought all the stuff back over here. Howie, if you're watching, you also left your mark right here. I don't know if you care about that, but all right, let's disassemble this box. This guy just used a UPS box and just turned it upside down. And stamped his label on it. Okay, let's put these back in here for safekeeping. I remember this. So the guy on Shadow Phone suggests you take a picture, but I'm gonna remember it. It's pretty easy. Use the cardboard side. Pen, 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 or pencil, pen. All right. gonna be like doing twice as much work was cutting through this. I should have bought a cutting mat. I don't have anything I can cut over. See how sharp my scissor is. I don't know if this is going to work well. My cuts are pretty ugly here. Go in the middle. You know, I should record this live stream and make a video. Let me do that real quick. If my computer has space, we'll see. Did I move the camera? Or did is the camera slowly moving? The camera's slowly moving. Supposed to have 3 viewers, but I know 1 viewer is me, so. Okay. This is it. This is the idea. First one goes there. The cardboard is a little bit bigger, which I think isn't a huge deal. It might be a big deal. It is like, let me see. The distance is pretty important. The size. So this should be 19 millimeters. Yeah. This is like 23. I don't think I can use cardboard. It's gonna be too loose in there. We'll just cut it the way it is. This will be my cutting pad. Ooh, sharp cardboard. Don't like. Not a flat surface. I should use this desk, honestly. Let's switch. Oops. This magnet is not MagSafe. Stupid. This is a better surface. Alright, what's this camera? Or just pan, maybe? Don't know. Alright. First mic right there. Let's take this kit out. Haven't opened this yet. Surgical blades. That's everything. These instructions. More blades. Make sure everything's in there because the blades are pretty small. Bunch of stickers. God, more stickers. I guess I should probably sport shadow foam. I have a feeling one blade would be enough for this entire cut. But the videos, the guys kind of said that it's recommended to switch blades every so often or whatever. So we'll see. Never worked this scalpel before. I think you grab it with this and put on that. We'll wear one pair of one-side gloves for now. So I'm understanding that these are super sharp and just a touch will cut you. God, I don't know how this works, dude. Oh, it's like that, I think. Hmm. That doesn't look right. Let me watch a video real quick, guys. I'll be back.
have boxes of 100 and we have boxes of 25. So you get 25 for £7. And the idea of that is to keep it cheap for you guys to switch out the blades as often as you can. The blades don't tend to blunt very often when you just cut the bone. The thing that blunts them is when you're cutting around metal objects. Usually it's the metal object itself that dulls the blade, and you'll start feeling it tearing rather than cutting. So as soon as you start feeling the blade tearing, so if you're using a scalpel, which I would recommend, using a scalpel is the best tool to cut shredded bone, and obviously you want a sharp blade on there. So I'm going to show you how to fit a new blade. This is something we get asked quite a lot. We do have a dedicated video on this, which we'll link below. Now in all of our cutting kits, the basic and the pro, we include all of our cuts in the packet. What you want to do is you want to leave it in the packet, and you're kind of peeling it back like this, and then you just pinch the sharp point of the blade within the packet. And that's what you should end up with. That's kind of like the goal here. And then what you're looking to do is just grab the blade at the back, behind the blade, just at the top like that, and then once you've got them with the forceps should just clamp like that. Pull it out, and then because with the bar on the back of the forceps, it'll just be held in place. Now if you rotate it round, first thing is you want to make sure you've got the orientation correct. So you should have the number 11 facing you, and you should have that angle should be matched up. You can see there we've got the two diagonals that match up. And then you just want to line up the narrow part of the slot with the top of the scalpel, and then put your finger on the back of the forceps here, and then you just push down, and it should just have a nice positive snap.
Okay, I was doing it right. The way I grabbed the blade was not recommended, I guess. I don't know. Oh, my clothes over there. Just need to push it in further. Yep, there we go. Nice, nice. Throw this pack away. All right. Just one person's watching. That means no one's watching anymore. I'm going to put gloves on both my hands. Just because I don't trust myself for anything. I've cut myself like a million times with things. Or I've hit myself with things so many times already. This is a small object anyway, so he kind of recommends. Oh yeah, it's like super sharp. Just go around. I'm a little high. Kind of unprepared. Okay, I think that wasn't recommended to stop midway, but I think we're good. Terrible cuts. Terrible cuts, terrible cuts, terrible cuts. Move this away. Yep, like I said, it's really hard to see. Gotta make sure the cut went all around. This is an ugly cut, my God. And then about 20 millimeters in. All right, and let's put this in a safe location. Supposedly we just tear this back. That's a terrible cut. Oh my god. But I think it's okay. It's like very not flat. I think okay, this will work. Okay. But I think that's deep enough. The next one. I had to go center like this, right? I totally forgot how I was going to do it. But I think I had them centered. Bam, 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 bam. Look at this. This is like pretty bad. He does it. He makes it look so easy because he does it so much. But for sure, I need to go and smooth it down. Alright, so I should go closer to what I'm cutting. Like, it can still fly out, but like, that's not the goal. Yep, that should do it. Let's commit. We'll just risk it and I think what his mics is they roll around. So I can't get a perfect accurate cut every time. Alright. Double check to make sure everything went through, which it didn't. Wait. Oh my god. This is very poor cutting method of mine. Alright, let's try it. He said going deeper isn't as bad, but I think I need to know how far I need to tear it. That's the thing. It got narrower as I came in. It's very noticeable. Let's go ahead and tear it out and see. Yeah, I suck at this big time. So I need to be, let's strain this up. I need this side wider. When the mic is in there, it looks fine. But you can tell like it's not a clean cut. Like this isn't straight. Let's throw these away as I continue. I don't want to collect a bunch of foam bits and pieces. Next microphone. Right there. And it's not angled. Maybe I should like start looking into CNC machines. One here. Like that. And then NT5, NTG1. Let's kind of use this as reference for NTG1. So I feel like I'm getting spread wide. So let's try starting in the middle this time. It's not bad, I think. Ooh. So you went too far. Being black top is hard to see. Definitely. Yeah, that's better. It is not straight. This is gonna be so annoying. Not straight at all. Man, that's annoying. Oh, God. I wonder if I should, like, mark it, like, white. And then cut it. Alright, I think this might be, like, just the first trial. I have so much foam, so I can just be like, we'll do this, like, again later. We need the confidence first. G5 right there. Let's go in just a little bit more. It's kind of a good call not using this. I think it would have been way too wide. Can I do this? One go? Are we straight? There's no telling anymore. Try it out. My tearing method has become better. Still not the best. The corner still kind of sticks a little. That's a little deep, I feel. Alright, put this away real quick. This doesn't take that long. I know it's dead space right now, I'm sorry guys, but I feel like I need to concentrate a little bit on this. That felt a little deep. No, seems fine. It is deeper than these though, which isn't a huge deal. Yeah, I think it got not straight right here anyway, so whatever. Doesn't matter. I could feel myself getting more confident in cutting. Oh man, the corner wasn't clean. So the NT5 is a little deeper than the other mics here. Same thing, the NTG3. So I'm gonna have to probably just dig a little deeper. Not sure. Probably go that deep actually. It's like fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a little too far over here. I should have spaced it out a little bit better. It's all right. This is about 22 millimeters in diameter, so I could still do the same thing. Okay, my corners are never clean, the last corner there. So I'm just gonna cut it manually. Yeah, it's not bad at all. So I got way more better at tearing the further I went. The NTG3 was a terrible starting point mic. I should have started the NTG1. But do I need to make it smooth? Probably not. I'll always have that option, so. But let's see if I can put some finger holes in here. So you have the angle ones and stuff, which is pretty cool. I don't need really big ones. Probably like 23 mil or something. Now he uses a ruler a lot to just kind of create the line. I don't know if I want to do that here. Maybe I should. Let's see if I have a ruler still. I don't know if I do. I do. This ruler has been my metric ruler beyond what my caliper can measure. That's why I got a tape measure that's metric. Just because it was very annoying. And this only goes to 30 centimeters. So this is like kind of thick. The one I have here is like thinner than this. Oh, it's really close. I would have to use the 29. So big of a finger hole. It's okay. Let's do it. Just take these out. And those have to like dig in there. As compared to like, I just grab it like this from the previous build. You know, let's clean the tops up a little bit because it's angled. That was basically the most angled one, I think. Should I clean this up? Should I go deeper or something? That's fine. Like I said, this is going to be that first experiment one. Let's put it right here so I can kind of cover up that ugly little hole I made there. That seems straight. That seems pretty straight. That's it. That's it. This is a long. This ruler is kind of big. I should have like probably measured it out. Yeah, that's huge, man. I kind of don't like that. It's gigantic. It's gigantic. It's too late. It's too late. Should just make it like the size of this, really. Let's do that over here. I'm sorry, NT5. You will be the measuring tool. This one's tight. Still need a finger pull there. Ah, I regret that. But we'll use the proper finger hole still. $29. That's what I used. Yeah, it's not like this CNC clean, like how this company does it. But man, this is what happens when you have the human error involved. These are a little deep compared to these. So I'm probably going to go deeper on this. We'll go. This was about 22/23. We'll go 23. Twenty-three was the one chosen. Halfway, halfway. That's about halfway. Oh, terrible cutting. Terrible cutting. My blade isn't as sharp anymore. I can feel it. Let's go and just get this side. Nope, 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 nope. Let's finish this up. Twenty-three was the chosen one. That's about straight, I would say. Was it 23? I chose 22. No, I think it was 23. Yeah, it needs to be bigger. My big ass fingers. Let's go like 25. $25. That's about center. Ugly cuts, man. Super ugly cuts. I need to go 25 on these. I have giant fingers. I think after I cut this, I can cut the stream because this isn't that exciting. Apologize to everyone who came in and was like, this is boring. But, you know what? I'd rather live stream me working than anything else, really. What I would love to do is live stream some sort of workshop, but actually on set though. Okay, actually, let's put this in the drawer and let's see how it looks, because I know it's gonna look ugly. My crappy I can't see. There's no frame for me. My crappy cutting techniques. Okay. Open it up. Bam. Boom mics. Oddly enough, I was considering throwing the boom mics drawer lower, like down there, because we barely touch boom mics, but it's high. Well, this is not supposed to be this high. Like I think the lav mics and straps, like they can be in this area. The shock mounts should kind of be right with the boom mics. I could have done that. I could have like just split this in half or a quarter and put the shock mounts there. Man, I think that was my idea. But whatever. That is going to be it for the stream. Thank you for everyone who has come and listened to me babble on about basically nothing or talk about nothing. But the goal was to finish the foam cutting for the boom mics so they can sit nicely in there. I think I'm going to adventure more other stuff, but I'll probably try to keep it vlogged up. So I'll see you guys next time.